Hello everybody, this is Furry Bob here, and welcome back to Train Drive ATS 3! So today we have quite a monumental episode this time, because today is the day that we complete the last and final scenario here in Train Drive ATS 3. Yeah, we have completed all these scenarios except for one, and that is the scenario that we're going to be completing today. There's the 675-69 service to a bunch of locations. Yeah, you're again a zonal, a number. I think this might be like a full. Actually, I think this might be another local service. The other end or something, or maybe like a semi-local service. I'm not too sure, but either way, this should be an interesting scenario. So yeah, about an hour long. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the final career scenario here in Train Drive ATS 3. Before we get on the rails, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. And it looks like we're starting in James May's shed. Oh, that is adorable. Wow, that is a first. We are starting in James May's shed. What train are we driving? Oh, we're driving this thing again. Okay, so it's just the regular old. Come on. Ah, there we go. We're driving the regular little commuter train for this. Yeah, this is the final scenario. So we have a 6-coach train, although I'm wondering if we're going to turn it into like 8-coach something, if we've got a couple of different trains or something. But for now, we're starting off with 6 coaches, and we are starting off in James May's shed, which is a part of the route that I've actually shown up multiple times now in these videos. But this is... Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, where is this? Oh. Oh, we're here. Oh, never mind. This isn't the shed that I thought it was. This is a different... Okay. Alright, so we're here. Okay, I remember this location. We've been by here several times. That's the first time that we're starting though in the shed. I think we have started from this yard before. But, yeah, but previously... Can we go now, by the way? Yes, we can. Okay. Previously, though, I think we started actually in the yard. That's the first time that we're starting in the shed. Alright. So, final scenario that we're completing, and already we got some... Here's stuff, something new happening, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing new things, apparently, even in the final scenario. Yeah, I'm a little bit stuffed up for some reason. I don't know why. Other than the fact that it's cold. Actually, yeah, that must have to do with it. Yep. It is now November, which means that summer is basically over, and the temperature is going to plummet all the way to minus 6 million degrees. Well, okay, it's actually not that bad, but still cold, quite cold. Although, you guys would probably know what I'm talking about, you know, if you live in Northern America, or just, cold parts of the world in general. Anyway, looks like we're already about to approach our first stopping point, which is at the end of the siding, and then I guess we're going to pull out into the station. Alright, so let's bring it to a stop here. Let's get a good start for the day. And that is going to be a... Well, let's see. And... Okay, not the best stop. We went a little bit further ahead, but decent start the day. That's going to be score off. Oh, 42 points. Yeah, mother. No, and we're already sitting here. Okay. Fast forward mode for the win. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can see some trains way in the distance there. Look at that. Alright, then. Well, rather interesting start. Now, I say final scenario. Of course, this isn't the final scenario in the list. That would actually go to the, well, actually, after this, there are 3 more scenarios that they're, of course, in the list. That being the super long ones. You know, there's a, like a 1.5 hour scenario with this train here, the Special Express. And then there's also a over 2 hour long scenario which is the Charter Chimikaze service, where you just kind of drive around and test it. And then there's another hour long scenario with the cool red train. But I have already done all of those scenarios here on the channel in terms of live streams. So if you want to watch those, then well, watch them if you haven't already. But obviously those scenarios are, well, actually, you know, no, the thing I liked about Train of ATS 3 is that you can play these scenarios in whatever order you want. You know, the first 2 Train of ATS games, You had to play the scenarios in just the order that they were listed. But now here in Train Drive ATS 3, you can play whatever scenario you want in any order you want, and it doesn't matter. So yeah, that is why this scenario has wound up being the final scenario that we're going to be playing in this series. Alrighty then, well, we're coming up to another stopping marker, so one other opportunity to gain some points. Okay, and oh, come on. There we go. Okay, that was a weird stop. Actually, we kind of lurched back a little bit, but whatever. There we go. 84 points, a much better score. Look at that. More fast forward action. Yeah. Okay, so I guess now we're gonna bring this thing over to Ishagi Hanazona, where we're gonna do something. I don't know. I guess this scenario is like a I'll bring a train into service and then do its work for the day or something kind of scenario. Interesting. Alright then, we're arriving at our first station, although I don't think we're stopping here to pick up passengers. This might be just like a part of the move or something. Actually, I think this is supposed to be like a shunt service, so yeah, we're not really stopping here to pick up a route with passengers. Well, here we really be able to pick up passengers because we haven't got any passengers aboard yet, so yeah. Oh, another train there. Okay, another decent stop. Alright. And okay, guess we're switching ends. We're going to a Shikiri or something. Okay. Oh, let's just up the line a little bit. Okay. Hey, we're going to next. Okay. So we're actually not going to be doing the full route. Okay. Okay, give me a second so I can check the schedule again because I gotta figure out what's going on. Okay, so Shikiri is our next stop. I guess after that we're gonna hang out there for a little bit, and then after that, it's just a local stopping service from Shikiri all the way to Osaka Namba, which is I believe is at the western end of the line. All right. So this scenario is a little bit weird. So also Shikiri, that's like one of the middle of the road stations, isn't it? I'm not sure. But yeah, you see, we're not gonna be driving the entirety of this route today. We are facing, yeah, okay. All right, so now we're driving as a non-service service, driving non-stop to Ishikiri. Okay. So a bit of a strange scenario. Ow! Yes. Also, why is there a white dot there? Oh no! There's a white thing there. Ah. Hang on. Nope, it's still there. This game sucks. Well, thank you for costing me all the score I had from Thingy Station. Oh, and the white thing's gone. Oh. Okay. It's a good thing that there's no required score or whatever. It's just, I think it's just score more than 1 point you pass. Because that's stupid. Alright, let's go. For real this time. I ran a tiny bit late, I think. So, power! Ishikiri. I don't remember which station that is. I think that's like the big... No, I don't even think that's a big station. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Alrighty then. Well, here we are on the road. Going straight over to Ishikiri to, I guess, begin our tours for the day, and I guess after that it's just gonna be a local stopping service from there to Tokonumba. Uh, which, as far as I'm aware, is the station all the way at the east end of the line. I mean, the west end of the line. All right. Like how the still so steep that we're losing speed. Why? Why? Because the train just doesn't have enough power. Speed and power. Well, this is a pretty secure, mate. 30%, yeah. I think that Train of ATS 3 actually has the steepest gradients out of any Train of ATS game. Yeah. Oh well, you know what? The first couple of Train of ATS routes are relatively flat for the most part. I mean, there are some elevation changes in those games, but this is like going over a mountain. Just going to go to 80. I know I probably could have knocked on the brakes there, but I'm not taking any chances. I've already got one emergency brake application. I don't need another one. Looks like we're still going to get to a Shikiri somewhat on time. Alright. So it's actually a pretty simple scenario and concept, but, you know. Yeah, I know. Alrighty then. Well, almost there. Yep. 75. Okay, we're getting close. So which station is this one? Oh, I think I know what this one is. Okay, it's not. I mean, it's still a relatively big station. It's, I mean, it's not as big as some of the other ones, but you know, it's. I guess it's big enough to justify this being like a terminus station. Alrighty then. Well, here we are then. Our states that will be starting from today. Okay, let's get some points back on the board after that stupid emergency brake application. Okay, not great, but so many points. Quite a lot actually, up to 198. Alrighty then. And it's a local service. Oh, goody. You know, I've just realized something. We literally just did a local service in just the last Train of ATS 3 scenario. And today we get to do another one. Yay! Let's do another train, but yeah, it says, yeah, actually, we actually stopped at the station just the last episode, so yeah, this is a station that we should all be familiar with by now. Yeah. Alright, yeah, alright, I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, you guys leave for me? Yeah, mama. Well, you know what, let's get some fast forward action here. Yeah. So, hooray, another local stopping service. Yay. So, yeah. Yep, local stopping services is indeed from now until we get to the end of the line. Hooray. Yay. Well, it's a good thing that in just the last scenario we did a local stopping service, so we got a bit of practice there. And, well, we get to do another one of those scenarios. Yay. So here we're at the station, which is actually pretty quiet. It's kind of strange thing we are in rush hour. Oh, that's a train coming. Train! Yeah! Bit of a mini railfan session now. It's bouncing up and down. I guess it's to simulate the passengers walking up and down the train. And there he goes. All right. And we're going to be off pretty soon. Okay. So, pretty soon it'll be our turn to depart. Osaka Namba. Alrighty, so yeah. So, I guess I'm going to take over the job for the announcer for this one. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this local passenger service. This train will be stopping at all stations between here and Osaka Namba, which is all the way at the end of the line. So, yeah, you're going to be going places today. Yay. Alright, so the first stop of ours for today is Nukata. Yeah, the nuke station, which I somehow actually managed to confuse. Wait a minute, I know why. Okay, you remember in just the last Train of ATS 1 video on scenario number 13, I think it was, I referred to the station as Nukata. And there's actually a very good reason why for that. So, the station I confused for Nukata was actually called Non-Hiroshima. Well, I call it Non-Hiroshima. It's actually called something else, but I call it Non-Hiroshima for the funnyism. But anyway, no, you know why? It's because, do you want to know what happened to Hiroshima in World War II? That's right, it got nuked. So yeah, I love on one Train of ATS game we have a station that has a station name that closely resembles Hiroshima, and then another Train Drive ATS game we have a station called Nukata, because it was Hiroshima that was nuked. I wonder if that was intentional. Probably not. It was probably just coincidence, but I at least don't think it was intentional. Just for the funnies. Because I have the sense of humor of a child. I'm stopping. Shut up. Oh, man, this is just really... It doesn't stop. Oh, and I'm gonna... Oh, I nailed it almost. Okay, I got on the brakes a little bit too late there, but I mean, that's not bad. How many points? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wait, no, it does tell me. 58 points. Okay, that's decent. All right. Well, yeah. All right, next up, Hiroka. So yeah, looks like doing a local stopping service as the final career scenario here in Train of ATS 3, which is literally right in front of us. Really, guys, there's a road right there. You couldn't have walked here. Also, while this station is Okay, so there's something that I actually just came to my mind from the last Train of ATS 3 episode. So, in the last episode, we did a local stopping service. We stopped at every single station, right? And of course, Andre, who, of course, as I mentioned multiple times in the series by now, he mentioned that there were 2 stations that were very hard. But I guess the reason why those stations weren't very hard for me was because I had the assist turned on, which basically tells me when I should get on the brakes. Speaking of which, that was probably the best of the day so far, by the way. Yeah, 84 points. Look at that. But anyway, so what happened was because I had the assist on, it kind of took out the challenge of those stations of like the gradients and everything. So at some point, I may have to do a local service on this route that with the assist turned off. But I can't talk anymore. Yeah, with the assist turned off, I'll have to do that and really try and challenge myself to stop the stations in the right place. Yeah. Alrighty, well, first we're going uphill today, and we're going downhill. Yay. And now getting on the brakes already. Wait, didn't this mean that it was going to 65 or something? I don't know. Whatever, 85, look at that. Actually, pick up speed quite fast here. Well, yeah, that's downhill gradients for you. Alrighty then, here we are at Hoyleton Yama. It's been awesome stuff at this station though. Well, apart from just the last episode. But otherwise, yeah, we don't stop here very often. Alright, let's get some more points here. Okay, stopped a little bit soon there, but yeah. How many points? 66. Okay, not, above average, but, it's a score nonetheless. I guess we're going to be here for a couple minutes. Okay. Alright. Ooh, I see a train in the distance. Ooh, I wonder which train that is. Is that the red train? Yeah, it's too far distance to tell. It's the red commuter train. Oh well. Yeah. $85, there we go. Alright, checking Hanazono. Hey, that's where we started this video. Now, we are driving in rush hour, so there's going to be a lot of traffic on the rails at this time. Our train is still there. I don't know what's he doing. Alrighty then. Hashtag Hanazono. Yeah, so we're going. Yeah, we're already going westbound. And, yep, I do believe this is the local service all the way to the end of the line. Hope it is anyway. Imagine we get there and then they have some other assignment for me. This is already an hour long though. Come on. Yeah, because the thing about Train Drive ATS 3 is that not all the scenarios actually give you like the full story. Hang on. There we go. Ooh, better, good stop accuracy there. Okay, we're a bit rough though, so yeah. But we still got a score of 81 points, which is pretty good. But yeah, as I was saying, some of these scenarios here in Train Drive ATS 3, they don't really tell you the full story of like what's actually gonna happen. Like they give you the schedule. Hey, there's the red train. They give you the full list of everything that's happening, and then they just kind of either they give you some extra stuff, or sometimes they just. It's weird. It's a very weird situation. Yeah. So. Now, that being said, at least for this scenario, we have done everything that we have needed to do so far. And the scenario says that we're going to be going all the way to Osaka Namba, which is the end of the local service. And after that, then that will be the end of this scenario. But will that actually be the end of the scenario? Or are they going to have to do some sort of other shown service? I hope not, because this scenario is already long enough as it is. And I really don't. And yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's already like the past two Train Drive ATS videos have already been like an hour long. Yeah, that train's departing. But yeah, I mean, we just had, a very long Train Drive ATS 1 video. It was a very long Train Drive ATS 3 video. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be another very long Train Drive ATS 3 video. So yeah. Did you know those points over there were set for us to go into that wall until it was time for us to leave? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. They have like you're gonna make the points for the little safety feature. So in case for some reason our train decides that its brakes wants to go on strike, and our train decides to go into that, well, our train decides to not stop anymore, rather become a runaway, it just plows into that wall and stops. It's a pretty clever system. And yeah, that's actually a pretty common system, I think, on railroads and things. Yeah, so in case. in case for some reason the brakes decide to give way, then yeah, rather than the train, you know, run along the main line and cause a disaster, yeah, instead it will just fall off the track, and you know, the train itself will probably still be damaged, but you know, better to have a train that is slightly damaged than to have a number of trains that would be completely destroyed or worse. And I like how they have the points animated here in Train Drive ATS and stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, so we're gonna stop in time. Holy moly! I waited quite a while to get the brakes there. Nope, never mind. We're fine. Okay, let's get a good score. And okay, decent stop. All right, how many points? 54. Yeah. You know something though? This might be another scenario where we actually get 1,000 points. That'd be cool. Alright, Wakey Wata. You know what though? I know I was kind of complaining earlier though about like how long the scenario is. I'm just glad that we're not driving the entire route. Oh boy. Yeah, that would take a long time. Well, I guess now would be a good time to sort of announce, to talk about what's gonna happen next in the Train Drive ATS 3 series. Now, so this is the last episode where we're gonna be playing a career scenario. However, this is not the last episode of this series. In fact, after we do this episode, I have 4 more episodes that are planned. So we have one episode. So what's coming next is the next episode is actually going to be the big fly mode episode that I've been waiting to do now for a long time. But yeah, next episode, we're finally going to be doing fly mode here in Train Drive ATS 3. The next episode after that, we're going to be driving on some of the random branch lines that are here. So since, you know, we'll be able to see this on fly mode, yeah, we're also going to be driving those using the service mode, which I'm actually quite looking forward to. And then we have 2 more videos where I'm going to be doing... Hang on. No, don't... Come on. There, that's good. Oh. Well, I gotta pull forward to correct my stopping and I messed it up anyway. But anyway, as I was saying, so we have the flight mode episode, followed by the Branchland episode, I guess. I don't know what I'm actually gonna call the episode yet, but we'll find out. And then there will be 2 more episodes where we're basically gonna drive the entire route in the service timetable mode. Yeah, we're gonna do one of those episodes driving a express train with the commuter trains, and then we'll be doing one final episode where we'll be driving the cover train of this game, which of course is the Limited Express, and then after that, then the series will conclude. Yeah. And in case you're wondering what's the plan for Train Drive ATS 3 after the series completes, as of now, I don't know. Although I think, well, okay, I can't at least tell you that after the series concludes, there won't be any more Train Drive ATS 3 videos for a while. But yeah, like I said, I don't know when the next series of this oh my god. Yeah, these scenarios drive me insane for after a while. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen though after this series with Train Drive ATS 3. I would like to bring it back at some point, but I want to wait until there's enough demand for it. So we'll see what happens. Is that a red signal, by the way? Did you stop for that? Wait, what? Oh, it's not giving me the alerter. Oh, I guess because that signal is saying that we can... Oh, we're changing track here. Okay. I see what we're doing. Alright. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this whole series done though by the end of the year. In fact, the last episode, which will be episode number 21, that will be uploaded in the last week of December. That being said, though, after this episode goes up, the one they're watching right now, there will actually be a 2-week break in this series. Because next week, of course, we have another Train Drive ATS 1 video, and then the week after that there will actually be no Train of ATS videos because I'll be making a video on the new SimRail update. Yeah, which is gonna be that's gonna be a bigger project though in itself though. So yeah, I'm gonna need to make some time. 86 points, by the way. That's pretty good. Also got 669 points. Very nice. Yeah. Also a bit of fast forward action. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So basically, yes, we got this episode. The next week will be Train of ATS. And then the next week after that will be a video on the SimRail update. And then after that, throughout the month of December, we're going to have 4 straight weeks of episodes here on Train of ATS 3. And then the series will come to its conclusion. So I guess what are my overall thoughts like here on Train of ATS 3, now having played through, you know, all the career scenarios and half of this one. I have to say, this is definitely the weakest of the 3. Now, I don't think that Train of ATS 3 is necessarily bad. I still think that Train of ATS 3 is a good game, objectively speaking. It just isn't quite as good, though, as the other two because, you know, for one, the route itself is the least varied. You know, Train of ATS 1, of course, is like a half and half route. You have half urban, half rural. Then Train of ATS 2, you know, the entirety of that route is urban, but you have a pretty extensive branch line along with some, you know, fun features like the roller coaster. But this route doesn't really have either of those. Like, this route has no branch lines, and there's really no fun features either. It's just basically a linear route between 2 stations, and has many stations in between those. I'm also not a fan of the emergency brake system, of how, like, even if you go like a tiny bit over the speed limit, it just applies the emergency brake and brings you a complete stop and, you know, lose all your points. You know, unlike the previous Train of ATS games where, you know, like, even if you break the speed limit, you know, you don't lose, like, 1,000,000 points or anything. I mean, actually, you do kind of get that in Train of ATS 2, as I've demonstrated a couple of times, but, you know, it's lenient enough. And the Train of ATS 1 doesn't do that at all. Train of ATS 1 just slows you down a little bit, gets you below the speed limit, but then lets you continue on. Yeah. Now, there's one positive thing that I can say about Train of ATS 3 is that I do like how many different trains there are, and also the service variation, because this game though does have an advantage over the other two, because over in Train of ATS 1 and 2, you can basically use whatever one of the trains there are for like any service. Like for Train of ATS 1, at least the section between the south end of the route and that station up north where the Bushiara local trains begin. Basically, the entire route that we drove in just the last video. You basically use any one of the 3 or 5 commuter trains that there are for, like, you know, whether you're doing a local or express or semi-express or semi-local or whatever, or commuter express. Still can't believe that's a thing. You know, use the same train for, like, all those different types of services, right? The other real variation you get is if you get the Spasha Express DLC, you can use that train for, well, Spasha Express service, and you also have the special Fujiwara local trains, but, you know, those only run in a specific part of the route. And then in Train of ATS 2, you don't even have that. For Train of ATS 2, you just use whatever, you know, all the trains that are available for any type of service, you know. Whereas in this game, Train of ATS 3, you do have special trains for special services. You know, I mean, you still have various different local trains for various different types of local services. But you also have that special train which does the limited express service, which are pretty common on this route. And of course you have a couple of not so common services, such as the, you know, the charter Shimikaze service, which exclusively uses the blue train, and then you have the cool red train as well. Okay, that wasn't a very good stop, but yeah, move on. Oh, I should have got a picture of that train. Oh well. But yeah, I do like how many different trains you see on the route here in this game. I mean, okay, most of them still are the like the generic commuter trains, but you know, you do occasionally see other things. But overall, it's still the weakest of the 3. But that being said, though, if you're a big fan of these Train of ATS games, this is one I can still recommend. Although it's also the most expensive of the three as well. I think it's like $13 to get the full version. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh yeah, this is also the only Train of ATS game which is actually like a remake of a real life route. Because there's no the first two Train of ATS games are inspired by real life routes, but of course they're not. Well, they're not like 100% accurate routes. They're they're inspired. Whereas this route is actually a remake of a real life route, like as it is in real life. Oh, there might be more to this route's detriment rather than its advantage, because as a as a result of making a route that is like a 100% recreation of a real life route, you're basically limited to whatever is there in real life. Whereas if you make a fictional route or even like a semi-fictional route, you can get more creative and put something like a roller coaster or a green train or something. You can't do that here. Also, that was our best up to date so far. Wow. Give me points. 93 points. All right, that's our best score of the day, and I think we're gonna get another 1,000 points in this scenario. All right. And there's that branch sound. Look at that. Haha. Yeah, we're gonna be exploring that pretty soon, which I just can't wait for. Yeah. Now, like I said, though, there's gonna be a couple-week break. In fact, I believe if I look at my schedule, the next episode of this series will be airing on December 6th. So, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a couple weeks for the next episode of the series for the Big Flame Mode 1, but don't worry, it's coming. It will come. Because I myself, I really want to check out this route, from above. Just because I haven't been able to yet. It's also gonna be a bit of a monumental occasion next time, though, because when I do the Flame Mode episode on Train of ATS 3, this is actually gonna be the first ever time that I am gonna be able to play Flame Mode in a game that isn't Train of ATS 2, because Flame Mode was introduced in Train of ATS 2, and for the longest time that was really the only game that I did Flame Mode in. But yeah, Flame Mode, of course, has also been carried over to Train of ATS 3 and was also added to Train of ATS 1. So yeah, so this next episode of Train of ATS 3 will be the first time here on the channel, and for me personally, that I'll actually be doing Flame Mode in a game that isn't Train of ATS 2. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, well, this episode's pretty much turned into me blabbing, but hey, what else we gotta do? We're just doing stomping and sausages and thingies. So yeah, ironically, I think that's actually all to say, really. There's not much else I can talk about now. Anyway, let's get a good stop. There we go. That was pretty good. A bit rough, but it's okay. Points. 8 points. Oh, yeah, we're getting close to the 1,000. You know what, though? I actually encourage you guys to do the same challenge as the last episode, because ironically, in just the last Train of ATS 3 episode, we got 1,000 points in that. But I think that it would have been possible to get 2,000 points. So, yeah, you can actually do it in this scenario as well. So, yeah, for those of you who have played far enough into Train of ATS, well, I say played far enough, no, right? Remember, this is Train of ATS 3, where all the scenarios are unlocked right away. Do this scenario as well, see if you can get 2,000 points. Yeah. Next up is Tsuruhashi. Hang on, Tsuruhashi. I know the name Tsuru, because that's the name of the Nissan Tsuru, which recently came to Forza Horizon 5, the greatest car in the country of Mexico. Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 players will know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, Yamola. Hey, look at the express train. There you go. Yeah. There's a red light there, which I think wasn't ours. Let's see if we can get 1,000 points here. I probably should have blew my nose before this video, but oh well. Too late now. And welcome to the Nissan Suru. Hold on a minute. Oh, we're not got much time here, are we? Oh, hang on. Uh-oh. Stop! I was not concentrating. Hey, you know what though? Still got good stop accuracy, but throw away some points. 1,000 points. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Anyway, while we're here, I am going to use this as a thumbnail opportunity. Come on. Fly! There we go. Oh. Hang on, that's a better one here. Oh, it's taking off. Here you go. I think that's how I'll be able to get it for. Meanwhile, I gotta go. Alright, well, I'm not sure how good that thumbnail turned out, but hopefully I'll be able to make something out of it in the editing. Anyway, now we're approaching Osaka itself. So we're actually almost done. Alright, downhill. But yeah, so getting 1,000 points in the scenario, easy enough. 2,000 points though, like I said, if you can, try. I, of course, am not going to try because I'm totally incapable of getting a score of, like, that's actually, like, really good. But, if you're a better train driver than me, then go for it. Alrighty, well, here we are in the underground section. Ah, it's a little bit early that time. Oh well. How many points? 52. Yeah, mid score. Just gonna go back to that last stop though, where I'd use the emergency brake. Yeah, I mean, I typically don't do that. I'm not that bad, but yeah, I don't know. I just forgot what I was doing, and then just realized, oh, we have to come to a stop. And then the emergency brake was there. And ironically, I actually still got very good stop accuracy. So you know what? That saved me. I still got a decent score out of that, thanks to my excellent stop accuracy. Now, of course, I did use the emergency brake to accomplish that stop accuracy, but hey, a win is a win. So I believe a couple more stop. Again, oh yeah. Hey, can I just say, yeah, another thing I do not like about Train Drive ATS 3, I hate how this route goes from east to west because now all the names are scrunched up and you can't see anything. That is stupid. You know, they should have just made the name sideways or something so I could, you know, read everything. Like, I could at least read it if it's sideways. You know, I mean, well, okay, I'm not sure how good I would be at reading sideways, but at least it'd be more easier to read than that. Anyway. Kititsu Nippon-bashi. And here we are. Nope. There we go. That was pretty good. Bit rough, but you know. 69 points. Ah, we got the nice. 69 points. We got the funny number. Yeah. And you know what? That's probably going to be the last time we're going to get that number in this series. In fact, I think the next stop is the last one. Again, I wish this stupid map wasn't all scrunched up, but yeah, I believe the next stop is the last one. Alright, come on, doors close. Yep, looks like a number. There it is. That is our last stop for this scenario and for all the crew scenarios. Yeah. So we're in Osaka Namba, the last stop for this scenario. I guess it's supposed to be like the end of the line. Oh no. Yeah, this okay, yeah. I can only see the markers at them. Yeah. And here we are. There we go. Alright, I believe that's it. Yep, that is it. So final score of 1,202 points. And flight mode has been unlocked as well as the thing. So, oh, thank you for playing. Yeah, comments are, and I'm not going to bother any review though, because I just reviewed the game. But yeah, there we go. Then I believe that now we can do, yeah. So that is all the scenarios completed, and oh, the things, yeah. Oh, that's all the thingamajigs, and there is the flight mode. So yes. Okay, so there you go then. That is all of these scenarios completed. So yeah, we have done it. We have done all of these scenarios, which means next time is going to be flight mode in Train Drive ATS 3. That episode will be coming out in a few weeks' time, and then follow that will be 3 more Train Drive ATS 3 episodes for a few weeks straight. But yeah, but that will be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.